Oh, hey guys, welcome back. Wow, these plants don't look good at all. Okay, some of them look good. It can't be that mean. So today I thought it'd be fun. I think it's funny, but I'm actually at work right now. When I left this full-time position, I decided to leave my grow lights and some of my plants here. Some plants did find a new home. I just gave them away to my coworkers. So the Alocasia dragon scale and the Hoya polynura are with one of my best friends, and she like loves them so much. The Hoya caudata sumatra is also with another friend, and I took the Jose Bono home, the one that I put on the moss pole. So she's doing great. And little Oddish, oh my gosh, she is on my coffee table. She probably needs more light, but she is with me. I know I'm forgetting a whole bunch of other, oh, I can't even talk. I know I'm forgetting a whole, what was I trying to say? I'm forgetting a bunch. That's what I mean. Sorry, it's actually like 6:30. I came to work early. So I'm gonna look at the plants behind me and we're just gonna troubleshoot, see what's happening, and like, I don't know if I can fix it because I feel like they're overwatering these precious plants. Okay, I wanna start with a Syngonium. Oh my gosh, they look so funny. Okay, do you hear it? I'm putting it next to my mic. What is this? What is this? Okay, if y'all can't recognize, I just love how this is just, this is the Syngonium freckles. Cool, okay, I don't know if y'all can see. There isn't like a leaf open. It's disintegrating. If I haven't yet, this is what she looked like 3 to 4 months ago when I did that office tour. And I mean, she wasn't doing fantastic, but I mean, she did have a lot of growth points. She did look crunchy, I'm not gonna lie. But this is like supreme crunch. I checked on all of these before I turned on the camera and they don't have any pests. Oh, there is, oh, this is what's left of the freckles. Oh, so pretty, guys. She's living in a self-watering pot. Unfortunately, this is a closed system. So if you fill it too much, you just have to kind of hold the plant in and then pour it over the sink to drain the excess. And I think I mentioned this before, sometimes the indicator gets stuck. So you might be filling it and this might not be going up. So it might trick you to thinking that it's not full at the bottom, but like, and I think because, okay, so this looks like pon, it's kind of like a pon substitute. So there's actually a lot of little pieces of bark and zeolite. I find, and this is why I don't use it anymore, for my style of growing plants, it dries out too much compared to pon when the reservoir isn't there anymore. And it really affects the roots. Like obviously if roots dry out too much and you rehydrate them, then they'll rot. So that's kind of what I think happened here. I'm like thinking now, there's another Syngonium, so I want to take like wet sticks off of one stem and then try to like revive them at home. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. This is like the funniest thing. Okay, so the first plant is the Syngonium freckles. I don't know, like, I mean, I would have to take this out of the medium to look at the roots, but I mean, when you're feeling the stems and stuff, they're not completely dry. I mean, you could kind of see actually, compared to what it usually is, you could see like the lines indicating that she's dehydrated. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this one, the second plant is the Syngonium Lamai. Actually, let me put a before. So this Syngonium, it was pretty lush. Like, again, I love Syngoniums because they can tolerate lower light conditions, but they do really thrive in higher light. Gosh, I'm a mess. I'd even mention that there are 2 LED grow lights just over here. Here's an after. Oh my god. Wow. So this one is in the same self-watering pot. She's an actual Lechuza Pon. And obviously I think this is a result of overwatering. You can see, because I yelled at them, I was like, stop watering them so much. There are new growths. So 1, 2, when I'm looking at troubleshooting and you know what I could do to kind of save this plant, obviously, you know, the best thing is to take it out of the pot, look at the roots and repot her. I'm not doing that with any of these plants. So I would give it a little bit of water because I do feel like there are some roots, and then maybe because she's over here, she's probably getting like 5 to 600 foot candles. Maybe I'll put something to bring her higher. And that's the same with the freckles as well. I think I would definitely bring her higher up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, also, currently, because I brought this here, it's 16% humidity, 73.6 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know what y'all are saying. These plants are dying because of humidity. It's not. This has been here since March of this year. And you can see that she's been between 12% to 31%. These plants have been living in low humidity for quite a while. Okay, the next one is funny. Oh my god, the next one is so funny. The third plant is the Alocasia Black Velvet. So before I left here, I took a quorum, and if y'all have been watching my plant tour videos, she has finally pushed out a leaf, and she's like the cutest thing. And this is what she looked like before. She looks so lush, like so lush. I can't say that now about it. Maybe like lush with like deadness. Okay, guys. Okay, it looks good like that because this leaf looks amazing. But if I rotate her, no. So there's actually 4 to 5 plants in here. And okay, I know this happens with a lot of people during the winter time. It is known that alocasias tend to drop all their leaves during the winter. I do have to say though, when they're growing in pon or LECA, I've experienced none of that. Knowing that my coworkers love watering plants and overwatering, I definitely think this is what happened. Let's look at the good. Let's look at the good. This leaf is attached to this dead one. We have one. Oh my god, this one's like totally dead, guys. This is the only one on the second one. This is the third one with this dead leaf here. The fourth one has a new one here, so that's cute. She's sucking up energy from this leaf. And I lost count. Do we care? Feeling the new leaf and feeling the other leaves that are good, I do still think that this plant has some roots. Again, the best thing to do is repot it. Look at the roots, assess there, because that's the key. She is dry, again, because I told people not to water her so much, but I would just put a little bit of water in the reservoir and just see how it goes. I would say all things considered, she's actually doing pretty good. So Alocasia Black Velvet. Let's do another Alocasia. Let's do the Alocasia Silver Dragon. Okay. Here's a before. I don't remember if she was doing okay, but like she looked okay. I haven't picked her up, but I could already see 3 dead leaves, so let's grab her. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, okay. So not terrible. I think there's 3 plants in here. Look at all these dead leaves. I was here a month ago and this leaf is starting to go, but one thing that I noticed with overwatering is sometimes plants can take it, but if you see new growth, and at the time it was this leaf, if you see new growth that has a paler complexion, it's lost its color, and it might have like shades of yellow around the leaf. If that's the newest leaf, I would say that you're definitely overwatering it. And yeah, when I saw this leaf, I was like, they're definitely overwatering it. You could see that maybe the roots have definitely taken like a blow because this is the newest leaf on one of the plants and she is so small. Oh my God, there's a new growth. Look how dry. Okay, again, I wanted a piece of this plant, partly because I know that this wasn't gonna like do well here. So I took a corm and she is so beautiful. But yeah, again, you should really look at the roots. I'm tugging, she's not moving, so I'm assuming that she still has some roots. And I'd put a little bit of water, see what happens. And yeah, Alocasia Silver Dragon, she looks hilarious. Okay, I'm a little sad about this one because a month ago, she looked fine. I looked at her, I was so shocked at how well it was doing. The fourth plant is the Philodendron Glorious. So this plant tolerated a lot here. A month ago, she actually had 4 leaves and she pushed out a new one. And I was like, okay, she's doing okay. I'm looking at her now. The 2 leaves have dried out completely and she still has 2 leaves and they look okay. See, the new leaves look fine. I mean, a bit like dehydrated, but like, they look fine. This is the newest leaf. So I'm not responsible for this leaf. She had this leaf before and it's fine, guys. These 2 leaves were okay a month ago. Now they are not. This plant's one of the only ones in an aerate mix. So I am feeling, guys, really get your finger in there. It is a little dry, but I feel like Gloriouses, they tend to tolerate not too wet of an aerate mix. So again, I would put a little bit of water. Maybe in this case, I would bottom water it. Feeling it, it does feel dry. I feel like if I would water it, it would just go all the way through and not suck up any water. So I would just put a little bit in the saucer, let the aerate mix suck it up, and then just hope for the best. And I'm just double checking for any pests and I don't see any, y'all. But, oh, do you know what? She still looks okay. She still looks good. Not the worst. I have moss here because I was planning to propagate her by air layering. The 5th plant, Alocasia, Philodendron Glorious. Okay, I'm trying to go faster, guys, because like I'm so behind. Okay, who's next? Okay. Let's do this Hoya. Wow, you're doing so well. Okay, Hoya, oh, never mind. You're so dry. Hoya finlaysonii. I feel like they're just like not watering her at all now. Maybe because I yelled at them, I'm like, you're watering them too much. And now they just stopped. Look at this. So she looks okay, but like, look. Oh my God. Okay, so. Do you see the dust? Look, I can pull on the roots. They're done. Ooh, I'm scared. I don't know. Appearance-wise, she does look the same as, you know, when I left her the last time. But like, after assessing and feeling the leaves, oh, I'm gonna put a little bit of water, hope for the best, move her closer to the grow light, and then we'll just see, guys. I have like 2 plants of this at home. So that's why I left her here, because I was like, I have a lot of finlaysonii. I was like, let's just keep her here. But obviously it was a mistake. Oh, also, before I forget, these flowers are so pretty. They don't look like the traditional finlaysonii, and I know there's different kinds, but like, whoa, I was shocked. I was like, I don't remember them being yellow. Anyhow, okay, this plant wasn't doing well before. It really wasn't, guys. So, Philodendron Paraiso verde. Wow, I'm shocked how good it looks. The one plant though, you can see the dehydration there. There's 2 plants in here. The other one looks okay. So you can see that she is pushing out new growth right there. I don't know how I feel about this plant because I know in colder temperatures, it'll look green. And I know like the next few months, it's not gonna be warm at my place. So maybe I'll just pass on this one. It's actually doing okay. I would fill up the reservoir again. I know because this plant has been in this pot for more than a year, but I know there's a big root system. It actually looks to me that the majority of the leaves are still here from the time I left. So kind of impressed. She is really close to the grow light. Like when I put her back, she's like up there. Oh, are there 2? There's 2 plants left. Okay, let's start. Oh, okay. You're doing okay. Hoya. Oh, it hit me in the face. Hoya macrophylla. She looks okay. The leaves are a lot smaller, and I'm thinking it's because she does need more light. She's not climbing on anything, and that might be another reason. She's kind of just resting on the table. Again, when you have Hoyas with like extremely succulent leaves and they dry out because the pond is like super dry, they can generally tolerate it. So not bad. I'm actually shocked. So this plant is very similar to Hoya CV Kaimuki, Hoya Archibaldiana, and I decided to leave her here and not take any cuttings just because I already had 2 mature plants that kind of look similar. I talked about how these are a pain to get to bloom, and still to this day, all 3 of them haven't bloomed for me. Beautiful thick leaves, but if you want a Hoya, specifically this Hoya, make sure you have a lot of light and a lot of warmth. So I'm surprised. Like, I think when I left, she only had, like, she pushed out like 4 or 2 sets of leaves here. Hoya macrophylla. I don't know. I still don't know how to say it. Okay. The last one, I'm so shook. I'm shook, guys. I don't even know. Okay, I can't. I'm just gonna have to bring you to her. Okay, Monstera albo. So I kept her here because she did push out this beautiful leaf, and then I thought she was gonna push out more, which she did, this one over here. But then the newest leaf, she looks so cute. She does have some speckling, and that hole is so cute, guys. So that's her. I can't move her because she, look, these roots, like a lot of them are like fine, but like look at this one. This one is stuck under the frame. Oh my gosh. Also looking over here. She's just looking for something to climb on, looking for potentially more nutrients. And yeah, guys, I think this is so funny. There's 2 plants in here. Ooh, yeah, see, look at the leaves, they're getting smaller compared to what they were before. So small, guys. In Lechuza Pon, she is definitely dry. Knowing Monstera roots, it does suck up water really quickly. So you could probably water this more, but like I said, I think everyone panicked and they just stopped watering all my plants. This is how resilient Monsteras are. Like, I am shook how well this Monstera is doing. And it's crazy because I think she was only like 4 leaves before? I don't know, but like now she's taking over this quarter and I love it. One more thing I forgot to mention. So I talked about the grow lights. These are on a timer. So they're basically on for 14 hours a day. It hasn't changed since I left. So I would say around 7, they turn on, 7 a.m. and they stay on until about 9 at night, so roughly 14 hours. So we'll see how these do. I'm gonna put a little bit of water. I debated bringing nutrient solution, but I feel like, and this is, people usually disagree with you, but people say when you're trying to rehab a plant, you shouldn't give it nutrient solution. I've done both when I'm rehabbing a plant. I give them water, I give them the nutrient solution, sometimes a mix of both. I don't necessarily see the difference. Do your plants necessarily need it? Not necessarily. And I mean, it all depends. So yeah, guys, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching. Again, I thought it was gonna be worse. Wow, like I'm actually shocked. The Monstera is so easy, so resilient, guys, wow. Anyhow, I'm gonna get ready for work. If you made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.